loves, and welcome back. My name is Maria Gerlando, also known as the Pageant Gal, not the pageant makeup artist whatsoever, but my last makeup tutorial, my glam pageant makeup look, got almost like 2,000 views, and I was like, oh my god, are we famous? Like, is this what the people want? I don't know. You all loved it, you found it so valuable, so I'm here to bring you another one. I'm not gonna go into as much depth with some of the facial steps, just because I think I did that enough over there and that video was like super long, so we're gonna make this one a little bit shorter. But today I'm gonna do a cat eye sort of makeup tutorial. It's gonna be a little bit more subtle, a little bit more daytime, so it's definitely what I would say appropriate for an interview or an event or appearance. You can also glam it up by making the colors just a little bit darker and then adding some big false lashes, and it can easily be a nighttime look too. The skills, the tips that I'm going to be using in this video, I've learned from makeup artists online and on YouTube, so don't clock me for them. Take what you can use for you and then leave the rest for everyone else. It works for me, so don't worry about it. Thank you so much for following along, and stay tuned until the end to see the final look. We are up close and personal. I'm gonna start by priming the eyes. Like I said, I use the Maybelline Fit Me. That's what she is, that's what she is. This is the shade 15, and we're just gonna conceal, don't feel, put on a show, make one wrong move, and everyone will know. But, ooh, we threw that. And then we're gonna use our little Real Technique sponge, and we're just gonna dab that out. Then again, just as I said before, we're gonna take the shade Heaven in the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. Excuse me, ma'am. The Natural Eyes palette. I'm gonna go in with a big floofy brush and set that concealer on our eyes so that our eyeshadow does not crease and it will stay all day. Like I said, this step is more important if you have really oily eyelids, which I discovered that I do. All about self-awareness, no judgment here. Next, we are going to take some tape. I know that this step probably makes some people cringe. That's okay. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that on the back of our hand, and we're gonna do this like 20 times and take off all of the harsh stickiness so that it doesn't go right under our eye. And it's so light, so light. Like, I rub my eyes harder than what this even is, because like all the stickiness is off of it. And then what you're gonna do is put it underneath the eye, so I leave some room underneath the crease of my eye, and I just put it up towards my brow. See, like it barely even sticks. It's so light, it's just to create that nice line, that nice even line. This is a great step, especially for beginners. If you're not sure how wide to put the product or where to clean it up after, it's like it just creates that cat eye effect for you. And again, taking it off, taking off all of the stickiness. So if you have a really sensitive under eyes, no, you don't have to do this, but this is just something that I do. Okay, I wanted to go super neutral for this look. So not many of you will probably have this palette, and that's okay. But again, there are colors in this palette that you can find in other palettes. So I'm gonna use the Naked 2 Basics by Urban Decay, a staple. She never goes out of style. These are the colors that we're working with. So some very neutral browns and a darkish gray. Neutral, they're more so cool tone. And I'm gonna take the two middle colors, Frisk and Cover. They're very neutral-ish, very cool tone. And the Morphe M504, we're gonna dab in both. And see, this is, and then tap off the excess. There does have a little bit of excess. And then place that on the outer lid, slowly swooping inward. See, it already just kind of guides you with where you want to put the product. And then automatically, even if we did nothing else, you could see we got that cat eye going on. Okay, I'm also starting to realize that this is probably not the most like interview makeup appropriate tutorial, but if you're in like a really glam pageant, I think you'd be okay. Can never be too glam. There's no such thing as casual in pageants. Then I'm taking the color Primal, which again is a darker cool tone / neutral-ish brown. I'm taking that with the Morphe M513, and I'm just gonna lightly put that on the edge and then swoop it inwards not going up as high as the first color, as the first transition shade. I am also like really obsessed with RuPaul's Drag Race season 13. The losing queens, I guess you could say, perform their own like their own lyrics to the song Phenomena, and I cannot stop singing it, seriously. Tamisha Iman is coming for you to show the world what I can do. Going back in with those two colors just to blend out all the edges. Icy spicy for you, too pricey. Then lastly, if you really want to cut that outer corner, I'm going to take the M433. I'm going to tap it into Undone. Again, I'm only using like these 4 colors in this palette. I'm going to lightly tap into it and tap off that excess, and we are concentrating that like right on the outside, swooping it in, so it's almost going to create that natural sharp line that sometimes you just don't get with makeup remover. Drag is all over the world. It's a phenomenon. Live on and on. I'd like to retract my prior statement where I said that this could be an interview makeup look. We just went in so much darker than I expected. So we're just gonna keep this to cat eye, nighttime, smoky eye, not pageant interview. No, we're really dark. It's fine with me. Super fine with me. Taking brush numero uno, again, blending it all out. It's so much higher than I expected. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We are glamorous today. The same tip that I gave before, I'm gonna take the MAC 213 brush, possibly 223, 202, I don't know. It's 202 maybe, this MAC brush. We're gonna take the color Skimpy, which is just like a nude, but it's got a little bit of shimmer. Love that. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna douse my brush. I'm gonna douse the brush, and then we're going to spray the brush generously. Just went back in, pick up a little bit more. This is what the eyes look like. Try and tell me it doesn't look gorgeous. I won't leave you. We're gonna go back in with that dark outer shade. Blend out the edges. So now that we have the eyes done, I think it looks super pretty. We're gonna reveal. So always take the bottom and pull upwards. You don't wanna pull downward on your eyelid. Whew! Whew! Every time. Every time. That's not a song, Maria. But wow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a makeup wipe and I'm gonna clean up my under eyes. Be right back. I think it looks so beautiful. I am going to do my lashes, my liner off camera. I'm gonna apply foundation, and then I will come back to do contour and lips. I can't believe I said that we were gonna make this an interview look. I guess like you could. It's really pretty. I'm gonna kind of give you a little close up to see. We got our lashes on. I think these are Ardell lashes. I'm not even too sure, to be honest, because I kind of put them all in like an organized thing, so I don't have the original packaging. And I went and did my brows, my foundation, and powdered, so that way you could see me contour again, blush. Gonna do the under eyes as well. We're gonna do the under eyes, and like I said, I don't like to put too much color under the eyes, so I'm actually just gonna take these 3 colors, the 3 cool tone neutral brown colors, and I'm just gonna lightly place them on the under eye, back and forth, back and forth. I also forgot to mention I got 2 new shades. My mom got me 2 new shades of foundation and concealer because she saw my last video and saw that I said I was too dark. The only thing, so this is the L'Oreal Infallible one in 102 and this is the Maybelline Fit Me in 10. These are definitely more my color, but if you see them, they're very pink and I'm yellow undertone, so that's okay. Again, not many people can tell from the camera, but I don't know if they have like different undertones for different shades, but these were just the next lightest 2 to what I was using, so we gonna make them work. We're gonna move on to contour and I'm gonna use the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. This time I'm not gonna use the brush that it comes with. I'm actually gonna use this Morphe R10. So it's, I don't know how to quite show you. It's a little bit dense, a little bit ploofy at the top. Get in that product and using the same technique that I mentioned before. So top of the ear to halfway or 2/3 of the way towards the outer corner of the mouth. Starting off by placing it and then moving it up and back, sweeping it up and back. Track is all over the world. Ooh, the hair just gets so crazy, so crazy, and you'll see I'll go back under the chin. There's no reason for me to be looking this glam today. Or is there every reason? I think so. A little bit under the lip. Mwah. A little bit on the nose. A little dark there. We will blend it all out. Blend it all out. Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Not gonna lie, after this one, I'm probably gonna get the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, but we're gonna use the Morphe R2 brush to bronze. I have a meeting today with one of my teachers slash coaches, and he always calls me out when stuff is different. He's like, oh, Maria, why are you looking so glam? So he's totally going to be like, oh, Maria, like I should have dressed up more. Just know it. Bet. Bet, Mr. Darby. Bet. Love him though. DTS Fitness Education. Blush I'm going to use is by Becca. It's in her, let's see, the Shimmering Skin Perfector Duo Mineral Blush. Is that the color? Mineral Blush? Amaretto! Amaretto! And Prosecco Popper in here. I'm just going to use the blush. So why I put the cotton swab in there is to keep the compact or the product like condensed when it's like moving around in my makeup bag or when I'm traveling, because I had champagne pop. I only had champagne pop for like 2 months and she broke. She broke so bad, so bad, and nothing even happened. I just found her one day and she was deceased. It was so sad. So yeah, we do that with our powders now. At least with our Becca powders, they're so fragile. Anyways, with Amaretto, we're dabbing with this e.l.f. blush brush on the apples of the cheek, blending it back. Blending it back. You can absolutely feel free to put highlight on. Again, not going to today, but you can. I'm going to use the MAC Liquid or Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in Burnt Spice. Now if you drop her, she breaks. So you can see we've kind of got, all my makeup's a mess. Jesus, Maria, get it together. But we're gonna use this on our lips. So it's a liquid lipstick. And normally I'd put my lip cream down first, but we're gonna use a gloss after. That is that, and as you can see, it oxidizes much darker once it's dried. So what we're gonna do is add a very pinky lip gloss. Again, I don't have many products, so I'm using what I got to just kind of bring the beauty girliness back to it. This is by Cargo Cosmetics, and it is the color Anguilla. Anguilla. So it's super duper pretty soft pink. I dose my lips in this. So right now it might not look much brighter, but instead of oxidizing super dark, the pink has time to kind of mix with the burnt spice liquid lipstick, and it's not gonna be as super duper dark throughout the day. It's gonna be much more glistening, and then when the light catches it, it's gonna look much brighter and lighter on my skin. For the final look, we are going to go in front of the infamous window so you can see and appreciate the look in all of its natural glory. I'm also gonna add mascara to my bottom lashes just to pull the whole look back together. And again, here we are in front of the natural light. You can see so soft, so pretty. So this is what I mean when I say, you know, it could potentially be interview makeup. I don't recommend always wearing like big false lashes, but you could easily make the lashes bigger or smaller or have none at all. And yes, I just think it's so beautiful. And obviously like the green in my shirt just brings out the green in my eyes. So give you a second to fully appreciate it. Super duper pretty. So pretty. Ooh, I'm just looking at myself and complimenting. Could probably fix that brow over there, but that's okay. I hope that you all enjoyed this one just as much, hopefully, as you appreciated the other one. And if you want to see more looks, let me know. Again, I did not anticipate doing another makeup look, but if it brings you value, then I'm happy to do so. Again, if you need any additional help related to pageant goals or your personal life goals, please message me. I am taking on new clients. I'll leave my information down below. As well, if you want to connect with me on social media, I'd love to get to know you a little bit better. I will see you in the next one. Love y'all so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.